Hello Libra, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your reading for the 26th of April through to the 2nd of May 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Libra. So it's just a final shuffle now. But just very quickly to mention that I'm doing this reading for you on the 25th of April. And then of course, you know, very close now, 25th, 26th, 27th of April, we have the full moon in Scorpio. Now this is a very deep transformation energy. It's an unconscious energy, so you may or may not be aware of what's happening, but what this full moon in Scorpio does, it supports us to release ancient traumas at a DNA level. So it may not necessarily be an easy process, but it's a very necessary one. And then that helps to begin a new and lighter cycle with clarity of thought, clarity of purpose perhaps, and a renewed sense of self. So through these next few days, it's a good idea to channel your energy into things, activities that you enjoy. So whether it's hobbies, walking in nature, having a massage, a bath, whatever it is, meditation, yoga, but you know, light energies, things that you can just absorb yourself in and really enjoy. Put mundane tasks, difficult tasks to one side if you possibly can, or perhaps delegate, particularly if you have a very particularly sensitive energy towards the full moon in general. All right, enough said. I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Moonology cards, and just to get your reading started, Libra. I'll just take one from there, and again with the Oracle of Visions. I'll take one from there. So first of all we have a mutable moon, and this says nothing is yet set in stone. So things aren't fixed yet. It's a very changeable time for you, which does link in with this full moon. So let's see where this is going. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. And here we have number 30. Now this has come out quite a few times for this particular time period reading. And this talks about danger, potential feelings of danger, fearful thoughts, fearful feelings, feeling that you've got to look at, you know, keep turning, looking over your shoulder, feeling like something's looming, the shadow side, perhaps. But so let's see where this is going. But this you know, is all linked in with this full moon in Scorpio, bringing things up to the surface. So I'll just put that to one side now. And then a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading, what's on your mind, the root influences, past influences, the future going forward, and then something else your energies would like to say to you. And just to quickly mention, Libra, it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. So if you can just take what resonates with you, but then leave the rest behind. Now at the bottom of this deck we have the Eight of Coins. And this is about being very focused on something. I call this my apprenticeship card. You can see all the coins here on the table that have been attempted to perfect, but they're not quite right. So here the apprentice is now focused and working on one that looks like it's developing really well. So this is putting a lot of focus, time and attention into a work of some sort. So I'll just put that to one side. And a final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. And at the bottom of this deck, we have a lovely energy here. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And this is very much about something being offered, an opportunity or a new experience or a gift, inheritance for some people. But it's definitely something of potential abundance now, and a potential opportunity that's being offered. Of course, things can be offered throughout our life when we don't accept or we're not interested, are we? But there's certainly something that around that's being offered. So I'll just pop that to one side. Excuse me. Right, so at the centre of your reading, Libra, we have the Palace of Wands and the King of Swords. And the Palace of Wands is very much the home, or increasingly homework environment, but it's where even there's passion, creativity, design, movement, change, all those sorts of fire energies. And so I'm gauging this is referring to your home or homework environment, Libra. And then the King of Swords. So connected to this home environment, we have a King of Swords energy. Excuse me. Now, King of Swords, this is could be referring to either yourself being a swords energy, or it's somebody connected to you within this home environment. But it is very much a very logical energy. This is somebody very intellectual, very intelligent, who thinks logically, doesn't allow his emotions to dictate the order of things, but sees things clearly. And if he doesn't understand something, he will investigate until he does understand it. And he will take his time to do that because it's important to him. And it's not gender specific, Libra. So it's either an aspect of your energy, Libra, or this is somebody connected to you within this home environment. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink. This is, I've noticed since I've been doing these readings, I think it's the full moon bringing things up. It's about my communication. So there's something going on about with my throat chakra here. I'll just have a drink. Okay, so what are you thinking about at the moment? For some of you, Libra, well, we have the Three of Coins and the Sun. And the Three of Coins is it's not dissimilar to the Eight of Coins that came out, which was about being very focused and working hard on developing something new. Well, here we have the Three of Coins, which again is being very focused, and but this isn't an apprenticeship now. This is somebody that is very skilled at what they do. Very good at developing and honing in their talents and using their skills. For some of you, it may be in connection with others who you're pooling your skills in some area, sharing your skills in some area, or it could be just you know, really honing in and developing what you do. The clarifier is the Sun, and this is the most optimistic card in the tarot. It's the major arcana. It brings energy, light, sustenance, joy, happiness, all of those lovely energies, healing to situations and to the cards around it. So this is it's almost saying this is very well aspected. Whatever it is you are working on and focused on, is very well aspected by this Sun energy. The Sun also sheds light on, so I feel that increasingly light is being shed on whatever it is you're working on, Libra. But this is what's on your mind at the moment. So it's definitely something to do with work, or the development of work, or creativity. Could be to do with money as well, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, haven't we? This offer, opportunity. Right. Now, at the root of this situation that's already in place, we have another palace, and this is the Palace of Coins. So that's interesting, isn't it? So the Palace of Coins is, as it says on the tin, this is the home, work, environment to do with money, income, excuse me. I'll just take another drink. So homework, environment to do with money, work, income, and then the Fool, new beginning, taking a leap of faith, harnessing the universal energies into the crystal that you have in your hand here. So this is at the root. This is already in place. So this is a new beginning of some area, working within a home environment, but definitely to do with career, income, money, managing money. So those sorts of energies. And of course, they're the root influences to do with the current influences, which within the home environment is very much about passion and creativity and change. And then of course we have the King of Swords energy connected to that, very much using logic and the mind. So past influences, we have the Moon and the Justice. And of course, Justice is a major arcana. It's your card, it's your energy in the major arcana in the tarot. So so past influences, the Moon, and the Moon is very much a Pisces energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But so in the past, this is something that was perhaps a little bit vague, something that was a bit unclear. I mean, it's a very spiritual card as well, a very psychic, spiritual card. And of course, we're entering the time of the full moon in Scorpio. So it's interesting this has come out for you. So I feel this is the near past, the recent past here, the moon energy. Now, the clarifier is Justice. As I said, this is your card. But this is about the scales needing to be balanced or being balanced in some area. Perhaps there was some form of a lack of equality or an injustice in the past. But I feel you brought something forward. You have helped to balance these scales, to bring justice to the table, if you like. But you may in the past, you were a bit unclear about that. Although I feel this energy was definitely around, but it perhaps wasn't clear to you at that time that what you were doing and the way you were going, decisions being made perhaps, was balancing the scales, creating justice in some area. Okay, so it'll be a little bit different for all of you, Libra. But something about this moon energy brought this sense of justice and balance. But now, so this is in the past that led on to this Palace of Wands and the King of Swords. So very significant energies at the centre of your reading there. So going forward, okay, so we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Six of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is when we're feeling trapped, stuck, can't see a way out in our mind. So it's not that you actually are trapped or stuck, but in your mind you feel stuck. The depiction here is a lady inside a bubble, and she's very fearful of these swords popping the bubble now, and that she's going to fall. So she's trying to get away from the swords, but she's trapped in the bubble and can't see a way out. But this is all happening in her mind, you see. So for yourself going forward, there's something that's making you feel trapped in your mind. But the energy of the Eight of Swords is that, you're not. There is a way forward. And you've perhaps got your back to a way forward. So let's see. So the clarifier is the Six of Swords. And this is about getting in your boat and finding a way forward, leaving troubled waters behind, leaving stormy waters behind, and allowing the spirit to guide you into calmer waters. So moving on, either mentally, emotionally, or and physically, leaving this difficult situation behind, something that's kept you mentally trapped. You are going to be, in the near future, you're going to be moving on from it. So it sounds like it's not far away, Libra, to move on from this difficult situation for you. So what else do your energies want to say to you here? Well, we have Justice again, which is, so we had Justice, which is, of course, your card, your energy. In the past, connected to the moon, which was things being a bit vague and unclear in this area. Well, here we have Justice again, and this is what your energies want to say to you. And I'm going to get some more cards here to find out about this, but definitely something about the scales needing to be balanced. An equal distribution of some sort. There you can see the dark clouds in the background here. There has been trauma and conflict and strife. Been very difficult for you, for some of you, I feel, Libra. So it's about turning your back on these dark clouds, whatever they are. And you see the light, the sun, the shining into the scales here. So it's bringing forward an equilibrium, you know, leaving what's not been good for you, leaving that behind, and going forward with a lighter sense, a lighter step. And I feel there's something about the clock ticking, that is something about the timing, the time is right. And the Three of Cups, which is turning your back, again turning your back on what's not been serving you, and heading towards your stars, your dream, your wish fulfillment. It's time. It's time. I'm just going to get some more information. Right, first of all, could we have some more messages to do with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords going forward, please? Could we have some more information about the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords going forward, please, for Libra? Before I look at those, I'm just being pulled back to these two cards. For me, the other meaning of the Three of Cups is about third-party interference, somebody getting in the way of a relationship or attempting to get in the way, and so that could be why the Justice has come out, and it's come out twice. So there's some form of a justice, the scales needing balance, and something unfair in the past that needs to be put right. And it could be to do with the third-party interference that you are now turning your back on, and to go forward. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay, so connected to the Eight of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever this feeling stuck, you know, anxiety, levels of anxiety, mental anxiety to do with the situation and feeling trapped in it, it's just a matter of time. It's not quite the right time, but that time is coming in when you're going to feel not stuck anymore. You're going to be released from this mental conflict, mental anxiety. So it's not long, it's just a matter of time now. And then connected to the Six of Swords, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor, this is about taking control, being in control, autonomy, being strong, having the strength to take control of a situation. So as you, and that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be taking control and moving on, leaving this situation behind. It's just not quite the right time, but it will be. It's coming in. It's coming in. Or it could be that there is an Emperor energy. This is either your energy, Libra, and this is what you're going to, or it's somebody connected to you that's going to help you in moving on, moving forward from this difficult situation. So I'm just going to get, right, could we have 2 more cards for Justice and the Three of Cups, please? 2 more cards for Justice and the Three of Cups, please. So connected to this Justice card, we have the Two of Cups. And this is justice for a relationship. This is a twin flame relationship. It's either just a close bonded relationship, which could be 2 very close friends, family, very close family, or it could be the intimate, very close, intimate, romantic relationship, which is what's suggested on the picture here, isn't it? So, but there's some form of justice coming in for this relationship. And then the Three of Cups, yes, you're heading towards wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups, this is about blessings, wishes coming true within a family situation. So, you know, really, and there's the lady luck, the ladybird, bringing good luck into this situation. So lovely messages for you here. So justice for this relationship, leaving what's been difficult behind, heading towards your wish fulfillment. And I feel justice for somebody, or somebody or something that has interfered or has tried to interfere in the past and with a relationship. And yes, wish fulfillment here. So beautiful energies. Right, could we have 2 final messages, please, for Libra? Two final messages for Libra, please. Lovely. We've got 2 beautiful final messages for you, Libra. We have reaching your destination, so your light is shining brightly, and great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So fantastic. So you're well on your way to your castle in the sky there. See all these beautiful orbs floating around with very spiritual energy. Being guided, I feel you're definitely being guided by your guide, your energy, spirit, the universe, however you want to consider. And we've got the butterfly, it's a butterfly of transformation, so it's a real transformation energy here. But your light is shining bright and you're well on your way to your destination there. So reaching your destination, that's fantastic. and then it's a great adventure. So take a risk, venture forward. There you are on your way in your boat. The wind's blowing, the sails are up, and you're heading on now to the next part of your life journey. Beautiful. Great adventure. Enjoy every minute, Libra. For some of you, this may be indicating going away on holiday as well. So it's something nice to look forward to. But certainly moving on, justice coming in within a relationship. Justice coming in and heading towards your wish fulfillment, you know. And leaving some form of, I feel leaving some form of perhaps a third party interference, just for some of you, not for everybody, just for some of you. And then if we come back to these first two cards, they're saying nothing is yet set in stone. So it's all there for you. You know, what decisions you make going forward, whichever direction you take, the wheel is turning, nothing is set yet. So things can be moved on by yourself. Anything that's not working, you've got an opportunity now, particularly with this full moon in Scorpio, that's going to be bringing lots of things to the surface. Perhaps being brought to the surface to be challenged and dealt with, and to release these fears. It's a very similar card to here, the Eight of Swords. So fear-based thoughts there. Imagining all sorts of fears that you know, may have some grounding, and that's where they're coming from somewhere, but often we build them up out of all proportion, don't we? So it's just getting them in proportion, really, and just facing them. So the lady, she needs to turn around and face her fear there for it to go away. Otherwise it's going to be hanging around. And remember, nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing is fixed yet. So, you know, it's all in your power, it's in your hands, the way forward that you want to go, if you want to release these fear-based thoughts and move on. And you're going to take control. You've got the Emperor energy coming in for you, and you're going to be strong, and you're going to take control of a situation. And if that's not you, then that's somebody close to you that's going to help you to do that. But you've certainly got blessings coming in. And there's an abundant opportunity also coming in. And I have noticed underneath that is the Death and Rebirth card, which is the Scorpio energy. So this is talking about, I feel, you know, we've got the full moon here, bringing something to an end, ready for this golden opportunity to come in for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Libra. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.